Hey everyone, welcome to another session of Bogan Yoga. This time we're working on a senior sequence, so anyone over the age of 50, 60, it's a beginner's level. And as we age, people experience physical changes that can make even daily chores challenging. Some may experience lower confidence levels, shrinking in the bones and joints accompanied by lowered flexibility and a reduced sense of balance in the body. A few may experience ailments of the digestive system, lungs inefficiently, causing and leading to lower oxygen levels, and challenges with the proper functioning of the heart. Bodily challenges could lead to a lack of adequate sleep, mild depression, mood swings, and a decline in overall well-being. So my aim for this class, albeit just a short warm-up sequence, is just to bring some movement, some spine, some core, some heart movement. So it's a pretty gentle exercise, and it's don't expect to be turning into a pretzel or anything like that. It's just a nice, relatively upright standing sequence. There's a couple of sitting ones a little bit later, but I just invite you to do as much as you can without causing too much damage to your body and too much pain. So just remember, anything sharp pain, stop. If it's just a dull pain, see what you can do. See if you can just focus on that and let your body stretch through it without that sharp pain. So I hope you enjoy this session, and I hope it brings a little more movement, especially to the hips. The hips are where we hold all our emotions, so this should be a really good emotional release as well. So expect tears, anger, everything pop up. So I'll invite you to ground yourself at the top edge of your mat. So a grounding in mountain pose is feet together if you can, just engaging the legs, shoulders back and relaxed. Engage the core, engage the buttocks, and just notice how your body feels in this standing mountain pose. So you want to engage but not be too tense. Just notice how your body feels. Just imagine yourself grounding into the earth. Focus on your breath, so breathe in through the nose into the belly first, middle chest second, and upper lungs last. So do this 3 times in your own time, so there's no pressure to rush through it. Do it as slow as you possibly can, so the longer your exhale, the more relaxed you'll become. Nice slow inhales, nice slow exhales. You can close your eyes, or if that's too challenging, leave them open, just whatever works for you. And I'll say that throughout the whole class. Do what your body tells you it needs to. Just noticing the physical parts of our bodies right now. So to start with, we'll warm up our arms. So take your right arm out and back as far as you can. So we're opening up our chest, and your left hand you can just place on that right shoulder. So you want your arm out at shoulder height, no higher, lower if it's required. Just work with whatever your range of movement is. So you're creating a twist in your belly as you do this as well. So arms out to the front, inhale, and exhale as you take your left arm back behind you and your right hand sits on your left shoulder. Really good for relaxing the shoulders. If that's too challenging, you can place your hand on your hip and still do the twist. Really good for helping with digestion, these twists are. So twisting to the left as well. Remember to keep breathing deep into your belly each time we twist. Swap sides again, so twisting to the right with the right arm back, left hand on shoulder, left arm back, and right hand on left shoulder. Nice slow movements. Take your feet outside hip width apart, hands on the hips, and we're just going to create some pelvic circles. So starting off to the right, towards the front, to the left, and around to the back. You can bend your knees if that makes it a little more comfortable for you, but keeping your legs straight and just using your hips and your pelvis for this movement. Nice and slow. So exhale as you go back, inhale as you come to the front. And we'll change direction. So inhale as you go forward, exhale as you go back. Inhale forward. Nice big circles, waking up the hips, waking up the legs. We're engaging our core and our legs while we're doing this circular motion as well. Nice slow circles. Okay, coming back to our center, grab a couple of blocks, or if you don't have blocks, use books. Something that'll help bring the floor closer to your hands, making it more accessible. There's a few ways we can use our blocks, so you can use them on the top end, on the side, or flat. Your body will tell you what will work for you. So nice wide legs. Place your blocks or your books probably a meter, maybe 50 centimeters just away from your body. So you're creating a nice flat triangle. So legs nice and wide. And you want to keep your back pretty flat. You'll feel a tightness in your hamstrings, no doubt. Yeah, back nice and flat. I'll show you the side view. So shoulders back and away from your ears. You can just do little micro bends in the knees to help release the hamstrings. You can go side to side. Just do these little stretches. So we're trying to take our head down closer to the ground. And then inhale, lift your head up. Just notice how that stretch feels. So we'll bring ourselves into a variation of warrior pose. So this is a nice gentle version. I'm sure you've seen all the super fantastic warriors that are out there. So we're doing our own version. So you want your knee stacked over your ankle. So your left knee, your right leg is the back leg at this point. So nice and straight. You want your foot 45-degree angle. Both arms bent out in front, or you can go straight up, whatever's comfortable for you. You can place your hands on your hips. So yeah, so you choose. So arms bent in front of you in 45-degree angle, or you can place them directly above your head. And just notice how strong you feel in that back leg, how you're engaging your core, your buttocks, using every part of your leg, front leg and back leg. Notice how that feels. Feel that strength. You want your pelvis facing the short edge of your mat, so facing forward with your feet. And we'll do the other side. So bring your feet back together and take your left leg back. So this time your right leg is your front leg. Again, knees stacked over the ankle. Nice and strong through both legs, pelvis facing forward, again the short edge of your mat. Remember to take some deep breaths here, and you choose your version of your arms. So again, you can go bent arms, straight arms, or hands on hips. But just remember to keep nice and strong through the legs. Feel that warrior within you. Nice and strong through the belly, through the back. Bringing our legs back together. We'll take ourselves down to the mat. So a nice seated, legs out in front. Again, you can place a block underneath your buttocks here to help tilt the pelvis forward if that's more comfortable for you. You'll need your strap. I need a strap. It's up to you whether you choose one or not. So I fold mine in half, lasso the feet, and this will help me come down into a seated forward bend. And you want to keep your shoulders, you're folding at the hips. So you don't want to hunch. We're literally just folding in half. Keeping your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, just fold forward, using the strap and your hands to bring your upper body forward. So we're opening up our chest and bringing that closer to our knees. If it feels tight, you can do micro bends in the knees. The hamstrings will probably be tight still. We're still warming them up. So being nice and gentle on yourself. Try not to hunch those shoulders. You're just folding forward. Yeah, so using the chest. Leaning forward with the chest, not hunching the shoulders. Remember to deep breathe still. We seem to forget our breath a lot of the time when we're trying to concentrate on the poses. So we're moving slow enough today to be able to focus on our breath while we're doing these stretches. And bringing yourself back up. Back nice and straight. You can give your legs a little bit of a shake. Deep breath in, and then we'll exhale, fold forward again. And just notice that each time you exhale, you might get a little bit closer to your knees or your feet. We're just slowly waking the body up still. Being gentle with our hamstrings. They're probably yelling at you right now. Give yourself a wriggle, sitting back up. Deep breath in, and we'll just do one more forward fold. Doing these forward folds will help us with bending down to do our shoelaces up or anything that we drop on the floor. Just giving us a little bit more flexibility, which we can all do with, especially in our physical and mental lives. We need to be flexible. Okay, we can release the strap, place that to the side. Get you into a nice seated easy pose. So if you can sit cross-legged, that's fantastic. If you can sit with your legs out wide, or so yeah, you can take a wide leg stance to help keep your balance, or you can have your legs straight out in front. So we're just going to continue doing some circles and waking up the hips. So we'll lean forward on the exhale, and on the inhale we lean back. So creating a circle going around to the right, to the left, and back. So follow the breath. Exhale forward, inhale around to the back. So again, we're stirring up our emotions. We'll change directions. So going from the left to the right in the front. And big, nice big circles, as big as you can go. So we're using our core, we're using our hips. We're building up strength as well as stretching. You can really feel that in the buttocks here. Nice big circles following the breath. And coming back to seated, straighten your legs out in front of you. Pull your toes to reach your, pull your toes towards you. So you want your right leg or your right foot to rest on your left thigh or wherever's comfortable. So you can go shin, knee, somewhere that's comfortable but still giving you a good butt stretch. You can use a block or pillow or blanket to place under your right knee to help keep it in that position. It's up to you. You know what's going to work. You still want a little bit of movement so that you can push down and give that a little bit more of a stretch. You'll feel that in the hips, the lower back, and the buttocks. Really good for lower back pain, this one. Yeah. If you're feeling too much tension, remember to let your shoulders go. Don't try and fight these poses. You're letting your body be in control here. Focus on your breath still and notice what the stretches are doing for your back and your body. Nice deep breaths. And notice that the longer that you sit there, that you're letting go. Okay, we'll release that and then we'll swap legs. So give your legs a little shake in between. Again, so this time we'll place the left foot on top of the right thigh or knee or leg, wherever's comfortable. You can place your block under your leg, as long as you've still got room to push that knee down towards the mat and help bring a deeper stretch. Don't expect to be looking exactly the same as me right now. Your body will tell you what you can and can't do, so make sure you listen. That's the best part about yoga, is actually listening to what our body says. Shut the mind off. What is your body saying? Again, keeping the shoulders back and relaxed. Try not to fight it. Just letting go, letting our body dictate what we need. Take some deep breaths. You can close your eyes and just completely be aware of what's happening to your body. Okay, you can release that leg, take the legs out in front, give them a little shake. So now we'll do a half lotus fishes. So we'll bend our right knee and place the foot at the left knee. If that's not comfortable, you can place the foot wherever is comfortable for you. So you want the crook of your left elbow to sit where your right knee is and your right hand behind you. So we're creating a really deep belly stretch here. Really good for digestive issues. So deep breaths as you're twisting around. You can place your elbow on the outside of your right knee if that's accessible to you. Otherwise, just continue to hug the knee. And you're looking over your right shoulder, creating that really deep belly stretch, waking up those psoas muscles, which are in control of our hip flexors and everything to do with our lower back. You can release that and we'll swap sides. So the left foot comes into where your right knee is. Remember to engage your right toes. They should be pulled in towards you. Deep breath in and hug that left knee with your right elbow. Left hand behind your back, using it as leverage behind you. Elbow, crook of the elbow around the left knee, and on the exhale, just twisting the body around. So we're trying not to lift our hips or anything up off the ground. We're literally just twisting the upper body. You'll feel the twist in your buttocks most likely, and lower back, definitely your belly. Remember to breathe here. Nice deep breaths. We're not focusing on pain or anything, we're just focusing on breath and releasing, letting go. Back to center, and that'll do for the warm-up session. There's another section that you can go through if you'd like to. Otherwise, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you at the next Bogan Yoga session. Thank you. Bye.